You're here with Michael Blackie. We're at Next. You're already at home. You've got the box. And inside it, we've got a cocktail, the French Lavender Kiss 75, 2 canapés, a 7-course meal, and a bottle of wine. Everything's in the box. Let's pull it down. Let's do the reveal right now. It's a pretty kick-ass menu. Every dinner has to start off with a killer cocktail. This is the French Purple 75. It's really easy, straightforward to do. You are going to need a shaker. You're going to need to have 2 martini glasses, and let's start off. So, first thing, into your shaker, you want to put your ice. I'll pretty much get that at least halfway filled. Okay, in this concoction here, oh, if you could smell what I could smell. Lavender, fresh lemon juice. It's a simple syrup, and also with a champagne, believe it or not. You heard it kind of like go when I popped it open. You're gonna pop that in. You're gonna open up your can of limonada, and you're gonna put in about half of that. Okay, glass down. All right, just hang that for a second and let it kind of calm down. You can hear it kind of fizzling away in the background. Just want you to grab your lemon. I just want you to kind of go around the edge and give it a little kiss. Okay. Do you see what I'm talking about? Like it's only up from here all night long. Look at that. Okay, and then we got a little solo cup on the side that'll be in the cut in the kit, and inside you're gonna have a orange slice, 1, candied. All right. Let's see if I know what I'm doing. Oh yeah. I can do that all night long. Lavender is there, lemon, the champagne. Let's get into some canapés. Let's talk about canapés for this French experience. So the first one we have for you is foie gras. So let's talk about it. Little crostinis. We'll put down 3. That way between the 2 of you can fight over the 3rd one. Here's the foie gras parfait mix. So lots of butter in there. And obviously, what is it? It's duck liver, fattened duck liver, okay? And we've done it with a marinade. So let's talk about how to make a little quenelle. So I'm gonna take my spoon, I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna take my other spoon, and basically you're gonna go back and forth like that. Unbelievable. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. There's 1, okay? And the technique to getting a quenelle done properly, make sure your spoons are clean. And the water that you're using is warm. So again, we're gonna go again. So you're basically just sliding your spoons back and forth. And as you can see, again, good old favorites of my life, demi-tasse spoons. Get those little trails at the end. And you kind of pull the spoons against each other as you do it. And what do I mean by that? Give me a second here, I'll show you, everybody. There's number 2. What I mean by that is you pull them as you form it. And you basically, your mixture want to be double the volume of the teaspoon, or in this case a demi-tablespoon, and you want to just pull against each other, against each spoon, and there we go. And then just scoop in to bring it down. There we go. And we're just going to finish with a little bit of chili thread. 1, 2. Aren't you impressed I'm not using tongs? Tweezers? No tweezers. Just use your fingies. No need to be fancy about this. There we go. That's it. It's gorgeous. Foie gras parfait on a little toasted crostini. I do have a couple extras in case you feel like you're going to be fighting over that third one. And then the next canapé, again, is a crostini, and it's the classic steak tartare. Center cut ribeye. Cut the day that you picked it up. You're going to pop that into a container, and we've already got a premix. In here, we have a little bit of lemon. Let me go and pull it out. I love Patty. Patty, my sous chef. Look at that. He's already taken the seeds out for you. So you're going to put that juice in there. And we've got the grainy mustard, caper, shallot, olive oil. And I would say that we just go ahead and mix it up. So let's go in. And we're going to, I got to do it. Oh. So here you don't want a canal. There's no need for that. Oh, there's enough for 2. I tell you, there's enough to actually do 3 because we got a bit of extra meat in there for you when you put it all together. But do adjust the seasoning, meaning salt with it. There is caper inside. These are your canapés. This is France. I hope you enjoyed the cocktail. I hope you enjoyed the canapés. Let's get into the dinner. 7 courses, course 1. Gonna head over to the fridge. You're gonna pull out box A. What is it? It's a Lyonnaise salad. This is a classic salad for France. It's done with double smoked bacon. We have a red wine Dijon dressing. We have frisée and watercress, 2 poached eggs, and I've got some chili threads on there again. Wow, those chili threads are making a popular appearance today in France. So first thing you're gonna do, you're gonna take your double smoked bacon and head into the microwave. Go to 7%, or a 7 level, so 75%, and you're just gonna put that on for 25 seconds. All right, while you're doing that, take the 2 eggs, shift them over. Put your salad into a small stainless steel bowl. Pop your dressing out, put it into the container. Give a good toss. If you do have some salt around, it's a great idea to just give a little sprinkle into the bowl. You know, I was never good at buffets and I was never good at serving with spoons. Use your hand, get right in there. 2 plates. So look, it's very straightforward. Down goes the salad, and when you put it down, just give it a little turn. So again, put it down, give it a little turn, okay? So the eggs out, we're gonna pop the eggs in. We're just gonna give them a little quick shot, and that's gonna be power level 7. And we're just gonna go for 15 seconds. And why? I just wanna take the chill off the egg so you get a nice room temperature runny egg. Your bacon pieces, the lardons, look at this. Just gonna pop those down. Wow, I don't know about you. It's looking pretty smashing. Here we go. Let me see how that worked out. Yeah, nice and warm. Pop that down. 1, and 2. Is it gonna stay? It wants to roll. No, it's good. Lyonnaise salad, red wine Dijon dressing, frisée, watercress, double smoked bacon, poached hen's egg. Enjoy. I hope you enjoyed course 1 of France. We're sliding into course 2. First thing you want to do is head to the fridge and bring over box B. In the box, let's review what we have. This is a sole Amandine meuniere. So we're going to walk through how we're going to do this. You are going to need a Teflon frying pan, but more importantly, back over here, let's talk about the food. In this container, you've got the root vegetables. You've got flour that has been seasoned with salt and pepper. You have a butter sauce. You've got fresh butter with vegetable oil. And you have toasted sliced almonds. So first thing we want to do is take the flour, knock it down onto a plate, give it a little shaky so it's nice and flattened out. In your pan, you want to have that at medium-high heat. You want to take all the butter. No, you don't. You just want to do the oil. Don't do the butter yet. So hold the butter back. You'll understand why very shortly. Take your fish, go right down inside, and you want to pat it. You don't want to over-flour this. Now, let's say you don't want to do the flour. Well, that would be a serious mistake. So just do what I'm saying, okay? Don't muck around. Don't try to change things. Okay, fish down. And here we go, next one. Okay, so it's just basically, it's gonna help promote a little bit of a crust on the fish and down. You still have the butter, it's gonna come in a second. Move all of this to the side, and then we're gonna head in to our first action, which is the root vegetable ratatouille. Pop that into the microwave. 7, let's go to 45 seconds, okay? Level 7, 45 seconds. Coming back over. Now it's at that stage that we're gonna drop the butter in. So you got a couple of cubes, put one in the center, one at the top, one at the bottom. Keep them in the center. That's on a medium heat. Look at that fish. Again, I'm not touching it. I'm just letting it do its work, okay? Bring your plates forward. And again, you know, I might not have mentioned this, but you can have these plates warm if you wish, or you can do them room temperature. Vegetables are heated. We're gonna go again with the sauce. So this is the butter sauce. Here, you're gonna go power level 7, and we're gonna go for 35 seconds. Awesome. The fish is ready. Here we go. Your fish spatula. And the best way, there you go, just flip it. Flip it. Okay, so at this stage, you could do one of 2 things that I didn't include in the kit. Salt. And you could also do a little squirt of lemon in there if you wish. You could hit that if you wanted to. You're gonna need 2 teaspoons in order to do your quenelle of root vegetable. That fish is literally 20 seconds away from being complete. The butter sauce is now ready. So we are so close to this, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this. Wow. You don't need to put that onto paper to dredge it. Just pop your fish down. Pop your second one down. The almonds, you want to sprinkle those down on the plate. Okay, and you know, I didn't put them in the butter sauce because I want to keep the consistency of the color and everything else. So now, I'm going to transfer that into a little bowl so that we can do the quenelle of root vegetable. See if this works for me. It's not really working. You know what? Let's do this. There you go. There you go. Okay, and then the sauce. And you can see I've given you tons of sauce. And so you should lay it on the sauce. Look at that. Sole, Amandine Meuniere, done with a root vegetable broken canal. And enjoy your second course. Hope you enjoyed the last course, the sole meuniere. We're sliding into our next course. So you're gonna head to the fridge and you're gonna pull out containers C1 and C2. Let's go through what we have here. It's a very straightforward meal. We have pommes dauphinoise. You're gonna take this bad boy, and actually before you pop it in, because it's a potato, and I just know how potatoes are in microwaves, I think I was like a microwave chef expert here, huh? So look, you wanna cut that in half so it's ready to go. You're gonna pop that in. Again, yeah, you know it, number 7. Oh, I went to 6, why not? Change it up a little bit, mess you up. We're gonna put that all the way up to a minute. Okay, and then in the other container, we have the beef bourguignon. Now, the thing with the beef bourguignon is the mushrooms are in there along with the beef and everything else. So what you wanna do is you wanna kinda go into this container and you wanna empty the contents because it's just divine what's going on in here. So we've got 2 pieces of the beef. All right, and then the container that you had the mushroom, the potatoes in, you just want to transfer this over. And I'm not doing this so that you feel like the menu, it's like, oh, I'm really cooking now. It's got me switching stuff around. It's nothing to do with that. It's really just so we can make sure that things get evenly heated. I mean, look, it's a microwave. Making French food with a microwave. Here we go. This one here, oh, 7 minutes, level 7, not 7 minutes. Oh my God, you did anything with 7 minutes? Forget about it. You're done. So this one here, we're gonna do another minute. That is for the mushrooms, the beef bourguignon sauce with the shallot confit. So the potatoes go right there. Remember. Amazing. That would be Chef Matt Hall that made that dish. Tasty as the dickens. So, the miracle of time, we can speed this up. Isn't that crazy? Look at this. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Mushrooms done with pearl onions. I said shallots, pearl onions. The mushrooms and the beef bourguignon. We'll go with the beef. Beef in, power level 7. We'll go exactly a minute and 10 seconds. Done. Grab a spoon. Take all your mushroom garnish. Drop it down with the pearl onions. Okay, and keep your sauce behind. We're gonna need that at the end. Miracle of technology where I'm 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Look, no stress, no sweating. Just press a button, zap it away. Out you come. Here we go. Look at this. All right, so the beef, short rib, is in the cup. Just gonna bring her out, drop it down. There's number 2. There we go. And your other cup that you kept while the meat was heating up has got the sauce now, and we're just gonna go down. And look at these fall, bold winter flavors. Pearl onion, oof. There you go, everybody. Beef bourguignon, pomme dauphinoise. Bon appétit. Croque monsieur. I mean, you can't get any more French than that. And after the last two heavy courses, it's time to kind of take a step back a little bit, have a little bit of a breather. Some of you be like, really, you're making a sandwich? It's not just any sandwich. So this is going to be kit D. You're gonna pull this out. And one thing that I've already gone ahead and done, just because of where I am in this building, I've gone ahead and already toasted the bread, okay? So you're gonna take your bread, you're gonna pop it down, and let's go through the elements that we have in the box here. We have some brie, two good sized chunks there for you. Some Mornay sauce, a little bit of Dijon mustard. Hold on, there we go. Some gherkins for garnish, and then the Bayonne ham. Okay, so how do we do this? It's very straightforward. Take a spoon. All right, so you're gonna take a spoon, you're gonna take your Mornay sauce, you're gonna do a good dollop down on each toast. Of the Mornay. Okay, spoon that out so it's nice and evenly spread across the toast. All right, and then you're gonna go down with the ham. 1 piece, 2 piece, 3, 4, nice and generous. All right, and then we're just gonna do a little schmear of the Dijon. And then we're gonna follow that up with some more of the Mornay onto the ham. We're looking for moistness here. All right, and then we're going to go with the cheese right over the top. And another one there. And I'm gonna head out to the salamander in the main kitchen. We're gonna get this nicely toasted up. So there you go. I've just brought it back from the broiler in the kitchen, or the salamander. And for you at home, if you didn't quite understand what I was doing there, you need to set your broiler to high in your kitchen. And you want to keep an eye on this bad boy, because if you see the tray, I mean, look at this. The cheese, the brie has just gone ooey gooey over everything. It's completely locked it in. I mean, that is an awesome croque monsieur. So big chef's knife. Just gonna go right down the center so it's manageable to pick up and nibble. And we're just going to drop these down. 1, 2. 1, 2. Lovely. Take a little demi-tasse spoon. Give yourself a little bit of mustard on the side. And finish with a couple of gherkins. I only gave you 4 gherkins, so don't mess it up. And don't be cheating and nibbling, okay? As classic as French can be. And I gotta say, the plate is like bang on. Croque monsieur, Blackie style. Course 5, classic French cuisine we have here. You want to head to the fridge and you want to bring out container E1 and E2. And what are we doing? Classic, 2 classic elements of French cuisine. Duck confit, white bean cassoulet with green pea. So the classics on it are this. Inside this container 1, you have the demi-glace reduction for the duck leg. The duck leg has already been split into half, so we've got a top part of the leg and the bottom part of the leg. Pop open your microwave, put the container in. Power level 7. I want you to go all the way to 1 minute and 30. Why so much higher this time around? We've got a bone that we've got to deal with, okay? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Ooh, smoking. White bean cassoulet, I'm gonna head in for that. I'm gonna do that, power level. That will be another 1 minute 20. Perfect. So you can see the duck leg is in here. It is ready to go. It's piping hot. I don't really want to mess with it too much. So we'll just hang on tight while we cook down for another 1 minute 20 for the white bean cassoulet with green peas. Count it down. I feel like it's a workout. 3, 2, 1, and the machine goes ping. This is the white bean cassoulet, and we'll finish off with the sauce. Again, power level 7. Oh, I've gone and messed it up finally. Been doing so well, chef. And that one there is gonna be a good old 25 seconder. There we go. So, this is totally ready to go, completely cooked out. You just gotta heat it up. We want you to enjoy your night with your better half. So down you go. There's your white bean cassoulet, sorted. Now, we'll go right into it for the duck leg. So you guys can fight over it. One person gets the leg, one person gets the thigh. Amazing. All right. Come to the end of it. Let's get a spoon. Oh, I know what this is now. This is the cherry gastrique. So, not only two classic things of French cooking, but a third one, a gastrique, a sweet and sour style sauce done with an acid, a sugar, and in this case a fruit. The gastrique classic you'd know as like duck à l'orange. Well, this would be done with cherries as opposed to doing orange. This is the three-peat of classic French cuisine. Duck confit, gastrique of cherry, white bean cassoulet. Bon appetit if you're still with me. Course 6, French classic cuisine. Let's go. What do you think's in here? Pull it from the fridge, please. Bring it on over to the kitchen. Letter F. Let's have a look inside what we got here. Chopped flat parsley, crispy fried shallots, coq au vin, chicken, pearl onions. Actually, no. This is braised shallots, mushrooms, double smoked bacon, mirepoix, carrot, onion, celery, garlic, red wine. You're gonna pop that in. It's like perfect. Do not mess with this dish, all right? Gonna go to power level 7. This is a big boy. This guy's gonna need a good solid 2 minutes to come up to speed and temperature. So for me, a coq au vin, I would go right here into a soup plate. Isn't that beautiful, that pattern? I love my wife. She's got such great stuff I get to steal and borrow. So, chicken stew. I mean, how many different ways? Chicken cacciatore, chicken chasseur. Here we go. The classic coq au vin done with red wine. Let's count it down. All right. So dive in. There's going to be 2 pieces of chicken inside of here. There's one. Woof. Looks so good. There's number 2. Well, this order was very lucky. Got 2 thighs out of this order. So there's tons of sauce. Again, braised shallots, carrots, Dijon, red wine, double smoked bacon in there. Just looking absolutely gorgeous. And we're just gonna garnish it off with some fried shallots. And a fleck of parsley. Coq au vin. Amazing. You've made it. You've used the microwave 7 times. This is 7th course. You've used the power level 7. And as much as I'd like you to have a crème brûlée, we're actually gonna have tarte tatin to finish off. Another classic. So the tarte tatin, everything's here to go. And remember, when you picked up your kit, we gave you a cup frozen. And that was a black Périgord truffle ice cream. You've pulled that out of the freezer. You've gone and pulled kit, the last kit. I think that's a G. Yeah, it's a G. You know, if you turn it that way, it looks like a 5, but it's a G. Anyway, let's go in and have a look. So 2 little puff pastry planks, cinnamon sugar coated, 2 tarte tatins of apple. We've got a little bit of meringue, crushed meringue, and some blueberries. So it's a real quick assembly to get this done. Let's do it. So first thing you're gonna do, 1 and 2, your tarte tatins in the microwave. Oh, I went to power level 6, that's not right. Oh, I did it again. Let me try it one more time. Yes, there we go, and we're gonna go to 30 seconds. It's apple, it doesn't need a lot. Okay, so on the plate, you're gonna take your little puffs, and you're actually going to turn them upside down. Okay, here we go. Here we are. Check it out. That's not gonna work, we're gonna have to use a spoon. Okay, let's come in. Take all the caramel sauce along with the apple, drop it down, look at that. I bet some of you are like concerned, right? What's an apple tarte tatin gonna look like in takeout formula? Well, there you go. That's that. And then we're gonna take our ice cream and we're just gonna pop that right on top. And we're gonna go again one more time. Pop it on top. And we're gonna finish with a garniture. If you have any of the caramel left over, just pop it over and garnish. Guess what, people? You made it. You've done your first French-inspired dinner, and you get to finish off with a tarte tatin done with Périgord truffle vanilla ice cream. Homemade, of course. Enjoy.